Hello and welcome to English to Be Better. Today I've got a story for you about wanting too much. It's called The Dog and the Bone by Aesop, a famous writer from long ago. Have you ever felt like what you have isn't enough? This tale is short but powerful, and it might make you see things differently. Let's jump in. Once upon a time, in a quiet village, there was a dog. He wasn't big or fancy, just a regular dog with soft brown fur and a tail that wagged all the time. One sunny morning, he was sniffing around near some houses when he found something amazing, a big, juicy bone. It was fresh, with a strong smell that made his mouth water. He grabbed it with his teeth, held his head high, and started walking home. "This is the best day ever," he thought. "This bone is all mine." After a while, he reached a small wooden bridge over a river. The water below was clear and still like a mirror, shining under the bright sun. The dog's paws clicked on the wood as he crossed, and he felt so happy with his bone. But then something caught his eye. He looked down into the river and stopped. There, in the water, he saw another dog. This dog looked just like him, same brown fur, same wagging tail, but it was holding a bone too. And to the dog, that bone in the water looked even bigger, juicier, and shinier than his own. His ears perked up, and his eyes got wide. "Wow," he thought, "that bone is huge. I want it too." He didn't know it was just his reflection. He thought it was real. The dog stood there, staring at the water. His bone was good, but now it didn't seem enough. "If I could have both," he thought, "I'd be the luckiest dog around." His greed grew bigger and bigger. He growled low in his throat and barked at the reflection. "Hey, you, give me your bone." But when he opened his mouth splash, his own bone slipped out, fell into the river, and sank to the bottom. Bubbles popped up, and then it was gone. The dog froze. He looked down again, and the other dog in the water was gone too. No bone, no nothing. He pawed at the edge of the bridge, whining. The river flowed on, calm and quiet, like nothing had happened. The dog sat there, wet from splashing, with empty jaws and a heavy heart. His greed had tricked him, and now he had lost everything. He walked away slowly, tail down, wishing he'd kept what he had. I love this story because it shows something we all face. Greed can take away what we already have. The dog had a great bone. He was happy with it at first. But when he saw something he thought was better, he forgot what he held. He didn't need more, but his eyes told him he did. And that's the trick of greed. It makes us lose sight of what's good right in front of us. This isn't just about a bone, it's about life. Let's think about it. Have you ever had something nice but wanted more? Maybe you have a good phone, it works fine, takes pictures, but you see a new one online, and suddenly yours feels old. You spend all your money to get it, and then you can't pay for something you really need, like food or a bus ticket. Or at school, maybe you have okay grades, but you cheat to get perfect ones because you want to look better. Then you get caught, and you lose trust. Even with friends, if you're greedy for their time or attention, you might push them away by asking too much. I've been like this dog, too. A while ago, I had a job I liked. It wasn't perfect, but it paid my bills. Then I saw someone else with a fancier job, more money, a bigger title. I got greedy and spent all my time chasing that instead of doing well where I was. In the end, I didn't get the new job, and I almost messed up the one I had. It was a wake-up call. Greed made me forget what I already had. So what can we do? I think it's simple. Look at what's in your hands right now. Enjoy it. Be thankful for it. You don't need to grab every bone you see. Sometimes one is enough. This story taught me to stop chasing things I don't need and to value what's mine. What about you? Have you ever lost something because you wanted more? Let's learn from this dog. Hold on to what you've got, and don't let greed pull it away. In life, wanting too much can leave us with nothing. Let's be smarter than that dog on the bridge. Thanks for watching until the end. If you liked this video and found it helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to English to be better. See you in the next video.